John kept stabbing the desert sand with his knife relentlessly. Suddenly, the sand collapsed beneath him. His teammates rushed over excitedly and started digging through the sand with their bare hands. What they found underneath was a bottomless well. The captain dropped a stone down with a heavy heart, and the dull thud that echoed back crushed everyone's hopes completely. With their water running dangerously low and death by thirst looming, John volunteered to climb down into the well. But the well had long since dried up. There wasn't a single drop of water to be found. Just as he was about to come back up empty-handed, he noticed something odd. The well walls felt unusually damp. John felt around the stones and incredibly, he actually found a water source. Without stopping to celebrate, John quickly called for his teammates to lower down containers. The canteens filled up fast, but John couldn't bring himself to drink. He only licked the water droplets that had splashed onto his hands, then sent both full canteens up to his teammates. His buddies carefully pulled the containers up, holding them delicately. As the precious fresh water got closer and closer, their faces lit up with unstoppable grins. But when the canteens finally reached them, nobody rushed to drink. It was only after the captain insisted that each person took just a small sip. The team planned to fill up their containers one more time and then get out of there. However, during their patrol that day, they unexpectedly spotted several enemy soldiers. To gather intelligence, the captain drank a big gulp of water right in front of the enemy soldiers' thirsty, longing stares, then poured out the rest. Sure enough, the soldiers couldn't resist the temptation and revealed information about their unit. They hadn't had water for days. While the captain was figuring out what to do next, John down in the well delivered bad news. The well had completely dried up. The team prepared to pack up and retreat, but suddenly the captain decided not to leave. He even released the 2 prisoners. It turned out he wanted to use this dry well to wipe out the enemy forces. Soon, a massive enemy force came charging toward them. As the first landmine exploded, the team opened fire simultaneously. The enemy soldiers were caught completely off guard by the sudden barrage of bullets. Then the captain brought in a tank, and under the bombardment of tank shells, the enemy forces couldn't hold their ground any longer and retreated in defeat. Seeing they couldn't win, the enemy general approached with a white flag to negotiate. But the talks didn't go well, so the captain simply turned around and left. However, shortly after he returned to camp, the enemy launched another surprise attack. Hundreds of soldiers charged toward their position. The captain and his men prepared for a fight to the death, but what happened next left them stunned. The massive enemy force suddenly threw down their weapons and surrendered, then rushed toward the dry well. The captain was about to warn them that the well was bone dry, but the next second, a huge gush of spring water erupted from the well. The bombardment had blasted open an underground water source. While the enemy soldiers were busy drinking, the captain confiscated all their weapons.